MazatlanMyCity.com. Today you are watching the Spirit of Mazatlan. Welcome, Simon.
Great to be back,
Isn't
Debs,
it?
yeah. And we continue our theme of Made in Mazatlan, Made in Sinaloa. So we've got a very exciting guest to come on. But before we do that, what an amazing season we've had.
I'm a little tired because it's been busy. It's been so many things to do.
Yeah.
I just did one of the Moto Week things, festivities. Did you go to the parade or the big thing by Sam's Club?
You know, somebody told me there was 12,000 bikes.
You know, the first time that I heard about Moto Week,
Yeah.
I was kind of nervous, thinking it was kind of like Hell's Angels or some sort of scary biker thing. And it was so much fun. It was like really family oriented. Right. Not that a biker thing is a bad thing, but I had never participated. I had so much fun. It's one of my favorite events, I have to say.
I have to say I'm the same. First time I ever went to it, I was a little bit nervous, and but again, it's another reflection of how community spirited, how family oriented Mazatlan actually is. Even an event like that with 12,000 motorbikes, everybody gets together. You see the children, you see the parents, you see everybody together.
I mean, you got the really big bikes and then the mopeds in the parade. I mean, fun.
Amazing.
Fun.
But
and I even dressed up like a motorcycle guy. Did you this?
No,
Oh.
I can't do that.
Right.
No, I'm not allowed to do that.
Really?
No, I'm English. No, it's not allowed. But going back to the family, we have today a very special guest. He's a leading businessman in Mazatlan, and his family has been in this area in Sinaloa for nearly 300 years.
Wow.
And today we want to bring him on because he has a product here called Osuna Tequila. So before I say anything more, can we welcome Sergio Pelayo? Wow. Welcome, sir.
A ver. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Welcome.
Hey.
So, Sergio, thank you very much for coming on the show.
No, it's a pleasure.
It's a real honor. I was reading a little bit about your family, dating back to somewhere around 1864, is that right? Or maybe even before then?
Oh, it was before that. It's 1864 is where we go back on the factory of Los Osuna that we have a date. But the factory is older, and the family is been on Mexico for many years.
Many years.
In the Noria area.
Right.
And for those of you who don't know what kind of factory we're talking about tequila, some of the finest tequila, you ever want to taste.
Well, you cannot call it tequila because of the region that we are, but it's the same process, it's the same material, it's the same fruit.
So what do you call it?
We call it Los Osuna, 100% blue agave.
Well, let me tell you, Sergio, many of my friends, international community and Mexicans alike, believe that Los Osuna is the finest drink that's not called tequila they've ever tasted. But it's an amazing product.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about the history of the recent times. I believe your grandfather Daniel was very instrumental in building the
Yes, like I said, it goes back to 19 or before, where my great grandfather Andres were. You see, the picture on the left is Andres. If you open up both of them, the picture on the left is Andres. Then
I don't know if the camera can catch this. Probably not. But there's three gentlemen here on this card. One of which is your grandfather.
Yes, my grandfather is Daniel.
Okay.
He is Andres. Then Liberato, which is not a common name.
No, it's not.
And then Daniel is my grandfather. And back on the 1800s, they redid all the factory and they put technology there that they brought from the Germans, and it was all by steam.
Wow.
And there was no electricity. Actually, when we came in, on late 90s, there was no electricity. We started with no electricity too.
Wow.
Now there's tours, right?
Yes.
There's tours that people can actually go on a tour, and you have the tour and zip lining combined, right?
Yes.
You've been on the zip line,
I
haven't
have
you?
been on the zip line.
Which is a shock.
Well, I'm really deathly afraid of heights,
Right.
and it was not something that I thought I would ever do in my lifetime. But oh my goodness, it was so much fun. I was a little scared, but it wasn't scary. You know, it was. What made you decide to do zip lining along with your tours?
Well, it was my mother's dream
Oh,
to do a park, to do
really?
something tourist.
We have a picture of your mother actually on the screen right now.
oh,
What a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And so I guess we inherit that dream. So when actually my uncle Daniel, my mother was the oldest and my uncle is the youngest. They're 20 years apart. Actually, my uncle Daniel is like our brother.
Wow, wow.
Okay.
It's really exciting, though, that you've carried on with the family dream.
Yes.
And you've created the zip lining, a park, a place for people to gather, drink, and I mean...
And now this is an international product as well.
I know.
It's not just here, it's international.
The fact that
the awards you won in New York, a gold award in New York.
Yes. First we won in San Francisco, and in San Francisco we competed with all the blue agaves. We didn't really compete with the tequilas. But in New York, recently last year, we competed against all the tequilas and we won first place, 2 gold medals. You can look at
That's pretty impressive.
There's a page, the 50 best, and you can look at there. And actually, in the beginning, they put us on top, but like a month and a half later, all the tequilas complained and they brought us to the bottom. But but it's there, the 2 gold awards. And,
Fantastic.
And it tells you to, it's a blind test.
Oh.
Right.
It tells you to the judges what did they found on the beverage, what was the smells, what was the taste, especially fruit taste.
That's really nice. You know, I mean, this product is like wine to Napa Valley, right?
Right.
And it's wonderful that we have the best. I mean, it can't get better than that. How exciting! It is such a privilege to meet you and to have you be in Mazatlan, and I love tequila.
I just think
Who
this is
doesn't
another
love
example
tequila?
as well of what Mazatlan takes to the world, as opposed to everybody thinks about tourism naturally and what people bring to Mazatlan. But Mazatlan has international products, world-class products, and this is one of them.
I know.
And it's an amazing thing, and I just so hope that Europe can benefit from your product one day, so I can get my brother to have a drink. So, fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It was such a
We
pleasure.
could sit here for another 20 minutes, but we're
don't
running
we
out of
drink?
time. Well, I'll tell you what, we could have a taste. Well, I mean, if you'll invite us.
Of course, that's what I've read the
We haven't got any
for.
glasses. Anybody got any glasses?
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, look at that. Aren't
you.
we the lucky ones?
This is the way to do an interview, right?
Right.
Have a great interview, a great guest, and we can drink.
Right.
I brought 2 bottles.
Okay.
Actually, we have 3 products on the market now. We have the white, which is just natural, just as it comes out. The difference between Los Osuna and other factories is that every equipment our distilleries are 50 years old and are unique. There's no other part in Mexico or the world where the distillery is made. It's very old and it's made out of wood, which most of them are made out of stainless steel or copper. Okay.
Well, what would you recommend for an early morning tequila?
Well, This what reposado means is age. Okay.
Wow, are you thinking tomorrow morning you might have one?
And the white is not aged at all. As it comes out, you put it on the bottles. And if you age it, it gives you a little bit of the wood, a little bit of the oak on the taste, and it smooths it a little bit. Some people like the white, some people like the
Well, what are you
reposado.
going to do tonight?
I'm gonna have the white actually. I'm gonna have the white because actually I've not tasted the white.
Oh, really?
Okay.
No, I've tasted the
Lately, they've been
reposado.
tasting. We came on the market.
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
Yeah,
I
the
like
white.
them both.
Oh, really? Okay, when you're going
wait.
white, I'll go the gold.
Okay, actually, and then the people that know, they like the white.
Oh, really?
The tasters, they like the white so they can taste it and there's nothing added to it. But one of the things that we did to our product is when we started, and we know that we cannot call it tequila, so we needed to compete with the best. So let's do a product that is high quality so that we compete no matter if we're not named tequila or anything. We can compete with them, and it's really soft to your taste, and we don't have to add anything.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Other people have to, other factories have
Is
to
there a
add.
proper way to drink it?
If you want to taste it, it's like wine. You move it a little bit so you get
Do you smell it?
all the smells. The other thing too, if you really want to do something, is you put it in one side and smell it and look down. Put it on your left shoulder and smell down. What do you smell?
Okay, let me try this again. I smell a fruity smell.
Okay.
What am I?
What did
What do
you
you
smell?
I smelled alcohol.
Okay, go to your other shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's a different smell.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
That's a different smell.
Okay.
That's amazing.
So,
proper way to.
and in one side, because your brain is divided, you will get all the smells, all the fruits from the land. And on the other side, you will get the alcohol smell. And so now that you smell it and you get all the fruits, and that I was talking before that if you saw the movie French Kiss, where they got all the flavors, and Kevin had a little box with different, I don't know, I forget what I call it, but you can smell. Then she smelled it, and after that she smelled the bottle, and then she could tell what fruit and what flavors
Amazing.
were on the wine
Well,
bottle.
cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you, everybody, and
Cheers.
we'll see you again. We're
Salud.
gonna salute, and we're going to tune out today with music from Mundo, Sanchez. Thank you. See you
Cheers.
again. Thank you, Sergio. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Esto es de Pablo Milanés, es una canción que se llama Si tú te vas. Estando a tu lado me vuelvo la risa de un niño. Estar a tu lado me calma la sed de trotar. Si un último deseo pidiera, sería tus labios besar y para ti robarme el azul del cielo y el mar. Si tú te vas, no sé cómo respiro, dónde me escondo, cómo te lloro, no sé. Si tú te vas, ay, se me acaba la vida, cómo respiro, dónde me escondo, cómo te lloro, no sé. Solo te quiero pedir que me ames tal como soy. Tu sueño es mi libertad y es un regalo de Dios. Tal vez en otro lugar nos encontremos tú y yo para volver a amarte. Estar a tu lado me calma la sed de trotar. Si un último deseo pidiera, sería tus labios besar y para ti robarme el azul del cielo y el mar. Si tú te vas, no sé cómo respiro, dónde me escondo, cómo te lloro, no sé. Si tú te vas, ay, se me acaba la vida, cómo respiro, dónde me escondo, cómo te lloro, no sé.